Hi, this is Shar with Psychic Miss Paranormal Network. Today I'm doing an interview with a demon. D-E-M-O-N. Demon. Well, if you want to get technical, it's actually a fallen angel. And there is a difference between fallen angels and demons. A lot of people have a lot of different questions about that, beliefs about that, but with my research, I feel pretty safe to say that there is a difference, and I will tell you what that is. I want to apologize if you hear some really weird sounds in the background because I got myself a new puppy. He's almost 4 months old. He is a mix between German Shepherd and a Pit Bull. He's really sweet. His name is Conda, and here's a picture of the little guy. He's a busy little bee, so if you hear some noises, it's just him. So for our purposes, a fallen angel is an angel of darkness. Some believe that they are evil. And demons are actually man-made creatures, or should I say angel-made creatures? They are creatures that are made from the souls of other entities that ended up in hell. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll spare you the gory details on that one. Anyway, the fallen angel in question for tonight's interview is Buer. So angels, whether they are of the light or of the dark, are very, very powerful beings and nothing to really mess around with. Fallen angels have interesting reputation, and a lot of them are extremely powerful, and you don't want to piss them off. Buer is also very powerful, and you better give him some respect if you're going to contact him. But out of all the fallen angels, he seems to be one that might be more willing to be nice, maybe. So Buer is supposedly a being that has the head of a lion and 5 goat's feet all around its body that kind of just goes in a circle, wheeling itself around and around as a means of walking, I suppose, which is kind of crazy. You have to keep in mind that angels are spirits, so any form they take on is a form that they've chosen themselves. They were never biological to begin with, so when they appear to you, they appear in the way that they think is best. So according to all of the books, Buer is a president of hell, which he confirmed in EVP. What is your rank in hell? He also rules 50 legions of demons, and he told me a lot in EVP. How many legions of demons do you command? Are they like generals or something? So there's not a whole lot of information on Buer that can be found in many different books and sources, but according to them, he teaches men moral philosophies, which might sound a little funny for a fallen angel, or what some people like to refer to him as a demon. He also has healing abilities. He can also teach you about herbs and plants, and I hear he gives very good familiars. Buer appears to be a 16th century fallen angel from one of the books that he was traced back to, and there's not a whole lot known about him at this time. So the best way to find out more about a fallen angel is to summon him and see what he has to say. So that's what I did. I do have to say I used several different methods to communicate with Buer, and I'm going to play all the EVPs that I got, and I also got some pictures to share with you as well, even though he pretty much came out and told me he didn't really want to help with that, but he still gave me a little bit, so I'm thankful that he worked with me. He did have a lot to say though, and I can tell you his opinion of demons, not too high. Enjoy these EVPs from my interview with Buer, the fallen angel. Alright, let's begin. Buer, are you here with me? Are you a fallen angel or a demon? In a later EVP, you'll hear Buer talk about his father, and I think that's who he means he wants to get back at. I mean, these experiments that I give you are just the surface of things that I dig into much, much deeper. So some of the things kind of run into other things. So I do believe he's talking about his dad here, his father, maybe Satan. What is the difference between a fallen angel and demons? Are demons created from damned humans? What is the process to make a demon? How many legions of demons do you command? So the he in that last EVP refers to an entity in another experiment. Do you consider yourself and your legions a military force? How long have you been in existence? Are you capable of love? Do you have an intimate relationship, and if so, with who? Do fallen angels produce offspring? Are there certain subjects that you specialize in, and what are they? They say you're a president of hell. Can you get a promotion? Do you consider yourself good or evil? So remember near the beginning when I said that Buer was kind of a good, evil, fallen angel? Well, he said he wants to repent. I mean, what's going on there? What is your purpose? What is the demonic and fallen angel hierarchy? So this was a pretty large EVP, and the person at the beginning that they were talking about that I beeped out and said his involvement, he had involvements with demons. It will be very long for me to try to explain all that, but I did want you to know that that was very relevant to me. Then Buer kind of went from the person that I knew to his father, and he's talking about how his father wanted him to give me luck. And that once again also has some relevance to me as well. Very long story. Everything kind of ties into each other. My experiments last for years sometimes, and one thing seems to fall over into something else. Or 2 experiments ago, something I didn't know made sense to me, makes sense now, or vice versa. It's crazy. And when he was talking about the Lord doubted me, it wasn't talking about God. He was talking about the demonic Lord. Are our depictions of fallen angels and demons accurate? Do you like humans? Do you work with humans? So here's a warning. The next EVP is going to sound kind of messed up. So pay attention. Would you like to work with me? And if so, on what? First of all, demons lie. I think everyone knows that. But this one's crazy. The EVP said 7 setups, so indicating that I had set them up 7 times. When it's kind of the other way around, I was the setup. And I didn't bite into it, so they were kind of mad at me. And apparently now I set them up, and Boss Man's kind of pissed at me. He doesn't want anything to do with me. He won't work with me. And it's been that way. He's been giving me a hard time. He's sending other people to talk to me, not him. And I didn't realize that the behavior of these entities would be so, do I dare say, childlike. I don't know if that's going to get any repercussions there. They're going to cry over that too. But that's the way it's been. And at the end of this EVP, he says, let me have you, claim thy mother. Not really quite sure what he wants there. Not sure I want to know. But you know, the crazy scientist in me wants to know. So I'm going to find out. Who rules this world? There are the demons of the 7 deadly sins to consider. Is there anyone that you report to? Do fallen angels have a mother and father? And if so, who are yours? Do you play a part of watching over or ruling this world? Can you give me a prophecy or a prediction for this world for the next year? This EVP might seem to not make any sense, but it does have a lot of relevance, especially with what's going on in the world today. How would a person go about obtaining a familiar from you? What are familiars? Are they demons, imps, or what? Have you ever heard of me before from any other fallen angel or demon? Do you like to be called by using your N, or is that not necessary? Do you like a formal ritual to call you? Is what I did fine. Can you leave me a message? What is it that you would like me to know? So yeah, I guess it was about a year ago. I tried to help these entities from another place that, like I said, mixed in with this particular experiment. And they didn't really want the help, and they let me know again here. So this was kind of one of those 7 setups. It wasn't my fault. It was something I tried to help with. They didn't want the help. They did want something, but nothing that I wanted to help them with. Do I have any connections to any fallen angels or demons? And if so, what are they? Can I call on you again? So now we're talking about Biden, who invited him. I don't know. I didn't. I think he brought things up clearer. Yeah, I think everyone's seen how ridiculous this whole thing we call the presidency has become these days. Do you have any questions for me? The CVP was pretty funny. When I asked if he had any questions for me, instead of giving me a question, he gave me a statement. I asked him to help me with the water element ITC, and he told me I had rough water. What is it that you think I should be doing with my life? So once again, this is all relevant to the experiment, but the last EVP of this section, pretty bipolar, but then again, typical of a demon. I'd like to ask you these questions again using a different method. So do you remember me saying that Buer didn't want to help me with the PEITC session? Well, this is him kind of telling me that, only it's hard to hear it because he says, I don't want to help, and it's over top of my sentence, so it's hard to hear. So what I did was I recorded it so you could see the words too. Stir it up and take pictures of, I'll have to do that in my kitchen. Stir it up and take pictures of, I'll have to do that in my kitchen. Stir it up and take pictures of, I'll have to do that in my kitchen. Stir it up and take pictures of, I'll have to do that in my kitchen. Alright, I'm gonna switch, so hold on a second. Hey, even hell wants me. Can't have me. Are you here with me, Buer?
Ready to pack? Ready to pack?
What kind of pack do you have in mind? Do fallen angels produce offspring? They say you're a president of hell. Can you get a promotion? What is hell? Can you describe it? Sucks to be him. Do you like humans? Do you work with humans? What is the real motive behind COVID-19?
meant.
Are familiars demons, imps, or what are they?
That's why you wanted our human. That's why you wanted our human.
What type of offering do you like? What is it that you would like me to know? Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me?
And any other names? There was one. It's all part of their plan. And any other names? There was one. It's all part of their plan.
Do I have any connections to any fallen angels or demons?
I can prove it.
Yeah, how can you prove it?
How long do you want to listen? I can prove it.
No comment. Can I call on you again, Buer? I don't know if I can find them real quick. Hold on. Did I have some kind of connection with the dark side in a previous life? And if so, what was it?
Here's what I did. Home with you. Home with you.
Why can't people know these secrets?
Alabama.
I will talk to you another time. Goodbye. Now check out these really awesome personal energy ITC pictures from Buer's session. I just wanted to point out that I also got the word wild when I did the experiment with Asmodeus, and on the left side is the one from Buer, and on the right side is the same word wild that I got with Asmodeus. Here's a spectrograph of a being. Perhaps it's Buer, minus the lion head and 5 legs. And here's an EVP that was present at the very beginning of my ITC session with Buer, letting me know that it was him. Even after he said he didn't want to help me, he still showed up to do it. He said his name, Buer. So I hope you enjoyed my interview with a demon, or more correctly, the fallen angel Buer. This is Shar with Psychic Mist. Have a nice night.